Hello guys, you're welcome back to BMS channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching us from. So, Senator Natasha sues Senate President for defamation. And now, this video is making round on the social media. Now, let me quote what Senator Natasha said in this video. According to Senator Natasha, her beef and that of the Senate President started on December 8, 2023, when Natasha's husband and Natasha attended a pre-birthday invitation extended by the Senate President at his residence in New York. That's the Senate President, Natasha Akpabio, at his residential house in New York. After showing Natasha's beautiful interior, the Senate President told Natasha that now that Natasha is a senator, he would make time for them to spend quality moments together in New York. We don't know what the quality moment could be, but I would love you to listen to Senator Natasha on Arise Television, narrating how Senate President Akpabio told her to take care of him and make him happy inside his office before he would read her motion in the Senate. The senators need to call for Akpabio to step down if Nigeria is really working immediately until investigations are done. Same I expect PDP to do. They should move this motion and do the needful. PDP should not just be answering opposition party without doing anything. In fact, if APC is also a reputable party, they should also ask Senator Akpabio to step down, because there is what Senator Natasha said about Akpabio trying to harass her the other way around, which I will not say. I would love you to watch this video. But before I drop that video, that thing that Senator Natasha said that Akpabio is trying to harass her to do, is it true? Let us watch this video, because a lot of Nigerians are trying to cover Senate President. Let's watch this video, guys.
Ogoni woman, the only Nigerian woman that has slapped his face.
Why did you slap him? Why did you slap him?
He slapped him because of his plan B. He thought that he could, since he couldn't get me to take that money, he thought that plan B, if it could come up on me. He didn't know that I'm a Port Harcourt girl. Port Harcourt girls are not moved by money, by somebody telling me that you make me a substantive MD. The Port Harcourt girls are
Can we clarify this? Because we can't gloss over a slap. What is the plan B? He came up on you. What exactly does that mean?
We were having a meeting. Akpabio's meeting with me is either in Apple or at Meridian or whatever. Those are his meetings. I slapped him.
Well, Joy, are you accusing Senator Akpabio of attempted rape? Is that the point you are making? Or sexual harassment?
Harassment sounds better, not rape.
Okay, so you are accusing him expressly of sexual harassment?
Yes, I am accusing him.
Nigerian Senate President. Now, why I play this video is because of those who are like throwing stones to Senator Natasha. Now, here is a woman saying that he slapped Akpabio because of the same thing, the same allegation that Senator Natasha is trying to lay on the Senate President now. A woman slapped the Minister of Niger Delta because Akpabio was trying to have an advantage of her. Today again, we are seeing the Senator Natasha, in fact, distinguished Senator Natasha, coming up again on Arise Television to say the same thing. This is confirming what this woman that said Akpabio did not know that she is a Port Harcourt lady. Let me allow you to watch this video, and when we get back, we digest the video. Watch the video, guys.
Many people do not know what I'm about to say, but I'm going to speak my own truth. And the Senate President is allowed to counter that. It all started on the 8th of December, 2023, which was a day before his birthday and my birthday. We are birthday mates. We were all in Akwa Ibom because he had a big fanfare in the stadium. Myself, my husband, and a few of his close friends, we went to Akwa Ibom. And at first, we were at Ikot Ekpene. We were in his house in Ikot Ekpene. Then we all moved to his house in Uyo, which was about 8 p.m. And he held my hand and said he wanted to show me around his house. My husband was walking behind us, just three of us. We're walking around from room to room. He showed me the beautiful interior. This was done by this, by that, this designer here, he bought this from us. Like, oh, it's beautiful. And then I noticed that he hastened his pace while still holding my hand. And my husband was behind, still on his phone, but he was catching up whenever he could. And then he got to this particular sitting room, and he said, "Do you like my house?" I said, "Of course, sir. Every room, beautiful, nice interior, quality taste." He said, "Now that you're a senator, I'm going to create a time for us to come spend quality moments here. You will enjoy it." At that point, I just pulled away, and I was like, I don't really understand what exactly that meant. But then my husband now, when I turned around, I saw my husband was already near me, and the way my husband looked at me and looked at him, I was beginning to wonder, did he hear part of that inciting statements or not? And then the Senate President, too, I saw that he also had that thought, like, did my husband hear the invitation to treat or not? So then the Senate President now said, "Oh, by the way, let me show you my chapel." He has a chapel in his house as well. So while we were going to the chapel, we walked in silence and all. So that evening, before we left the Senate President's house at about 11 midnight to the 4 Points in Ikot Ekpene. And my husband asked me, "Natasha, what did the Senate President whisper to you? What's he telling you?" I thought, should I tell him that he was speaking about bringing me in here at a special time for us to have a good time? Or should I just kill it there, wrap it as if there was nothing? Because tomorrow was a big day. I know how much my husband adores the Senate President. He loves him as a brother. My husband would do anything to support him. So I told my husband, nothing. I can't remember what I created, but I just gave him some words to manage, to mask what was said. When we laid in bed, I lay to my right, and my husband wrapped his arms around me, and he said, "My love, you can't tell me anything. What did the Senate President tell you?" Again, I was like, "Don't you believe me?" I said, "Nothing. Nothing. Moreover, it's my birthday in a few minutes. Let's just be happy." Then my husband told me he doesn't want to see me travel out of the country alone, and I should not go to the Senate President's house because he has a guest house where many senators do go there, after office to get approvals and all that.
Okay, guys, that is Senator Natasha speaking. Senator Natasha went as far as telling Nigerians that the Senate President, in the person of Godswill Akpabio, refused to pass her bills, and telling her that if she wants her bill to be passed, that she should make him happy. This video has been going so much viral on social media. A lot of persons are saying that Senator Natasha is accusing the Senate President. Natasha is calling on the Senate President to come up and defend himself. Listen to Natasha.
I wanted to move a motion. I wanted to move a motion for the investigation on the ills of corrupt practice in Ajakuta Steel Company. I listed that motion 5 times. It was the 6th time that it was listed on the order paper that was approved. Many senators can testify to that. Each time the motion is listed, just before he takes it, he will say, "Oh, Senator Natasha, we can't take this motion because the board of the Senate does not accommodate it. Or he will speak on others and then let it drag so that just before my motion is taken, the time will be well spent. So he kept on doing that. I went to him in his office. And I said, Senate President, you know how important this Ajakuta Steel Company to me is. You know how important it is to my people and to Nigerians. I've noticed that you have stepped down this motion. As a matter of fact, a number of senators told me, go and see him and plead with him so that he would take it. I was like, sir, please, why can't you take this motion? It's very important. It's been listed. Then it was listed a third time and stepped down. He then said, Natasha, I'm the chief presiding officer of the Senate. You can enjoy a whole lot if you take care of me and make me happy. At that point, I said, sir, I'll pretend that I didn't hear this. He said, well, the ball is in your court. I left his office, and when I got home, I told my husband, I didn't tell my husband what happened. I just told my husband, please, can you speak to the Senate President to allow my motion scale through?
What is happening in Nigeria? Is this really democracy? This is very, very disheartening. Guys, let's hear your opinion in the comment section. But remember, if this is your first time of watching our channel, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share our videos. Please don't forget to turn on the notification bell in order to be getting our updates. We'll see you again in our subsequent videos. Thumbs up, everyone.